You read the title? Let's go ahead and start talking about finals week, my good sis. What's up, you guys? It's me, Aliyah. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're returning, hey, I missed you. Welcome back. Let's have a great time together. From the title, you can tell that today I'll be talking about how to survive finals week, how to study and prep for finals week, how to not die during finals week. It's the end of the school year, and I decided this is pretty smart considering I'm about to actually go into my finals week, and I feel like I have enough experience to speak on finals week considering my many years of schooling out of my 16 years of living. But I must let you know this video is sponsored by Audible, but I will be talking about them later in this video, so make sure you stick around if you're interested in hearing about them. And if you're interested on how to survive finals week, so that's how to study and prep for finals week, make sure you keep on watching this video. So I have 10 tips for you on how to get ready for finals week, so that's how to survive it and everything. And the first tip I have for you is study smarter, not harder. When I say study smarter, not harder, I don't mean go by yourself in a room, lock yourself in there with a really bright white lamp, and just stay there for 5 hours. No, that's not how you study smart. You study smart by studying with others. Now you're probably thinking,
Aliyah, I'm gonna get distracted.
Get you a group of people that is serious about passing your finals. Play review games, laugh a little, take breaks, go to places where you will know you can get stuff done. Coffee shops, libraries, somebody's house, kitchen, living room, backyard, wherever it takes. It is proven that if you study with other people and have fun with studying, you're more likely to remember content that you learned and went over. If you're studying with friends who are also serious about their finals, everybody gets to benefit and not just you. Second tip I have for you is, for the love of all things holy, go to the freaking review lecture and classes. I know your last 2 brain cells are fighting on if you should go, and I know you're tired, but trust me, these last weeks are key to make sure you're not stressed going to the summer for some of us. Usually in college, when you go to the review sessions, they're literally taking the review questions and sticking them on the test. If they make the test, of course. I don't know if that's valid for every university and college, but it's valid for mine. So if you go to the review session, they're literally giving you the answers and materials that's going to be on the test. Why would you not go? I don't care if your friend went. You need to go because you need to hear the information yourself instead of from somebody else, you know? It's like telephone. The information can get dabbled with and messed up. So you don't even want to put that on the line. Just go. It's not gonna hurt you. I promise you. Ask questions, voice record stuff if you're allowed to do that, take notes, take videos, write down examples, all of that. Get the most time and information out of that review session as possible, and I promise you, you're gonna be straight. Third tip I have for you is take some good and colorful notes. I know some of you are gonna be like,
They're not aesthetically pleasing, they're not fun to do.
just do it. It can't hurt you. As long as your notes are colorful and they appeal to your eye, that's all that freaking matters. They don't have to be Pinterest worthy, Tumblr worthy. Just write down the information and make them colorful and appealing to your eye and your eye only. I actually have a whole video on how I take notes, so I'll link that down below if you guys are interested on how I personally do it, but here are the clips of what my notes look like right now. My notes are very colorful, very appealing to my personal eye. I like to keep them colorful because I like coloring and I like highlighting stuff. I'm very color coordinated. If you're not into taking notes, you can make concept maps, colorful flashcards, anything with color on it, and you're more likely to remember it. That's a fact. And if you're one of those people who type notes, you're not gonna do so hot because as humans, which I'm assuming is watching this video unless you identify with otherwise, we naturally learn stuff better when we physically write it down with pencil, pen, on paper. So if you type it out, you're not going to remember it as much as if you do if you remember it. Why do you think they had you write spelling words 7-10 times in elementary school? It's a learning thing. Fourth tip I have for you regards study breaks. Now, you can study as long as you want, but typically you're supposed to study for about 20 to 30 minutes and then take breaks in between each interval. When I do my study breaks, I usually like to listen to music or Audible. Audible is a application where you can listen to audiobooks, either regular books or Audible originals, all via technology. Well, duh, it's a freaking audiobook, duh. But you can access these audiobooks on your phone, laptop, tablet, and it's available for iPhone and Android users, and you can use them on Apple and whatever other laptop brand you want. How great is that? Because it is final season, I do need my daily motivation. It is called You Are Badass Every Day, How to Keep Your Motivation Strong, Your Vibe High, and Your Quest for Transformation Unstoppable by Jen Sincero. She wrote the You Are Badass series, and I love that series so much, but now I can listen to it in my study breaks to constantly remind myself that I'm gonna get through this week. I'm also listening to 3-Day Effect by Florence Williams, and it's basically just another self-help book. Like, it's just amazing. Since this video is usually very stressful and very jam-packed for students, it is a actually really good learning tool, because if you have that final reading assignment and you haven't went over the chapters yet, you can listen to it via Audible, because they have such a big fat selection. It's insane. Now, if you're not really into the whole going over textbooks, like I said before, Audible does have Audible Originals on there. Audible Originals are exclusive audio books by anybody you could probably think of. They go over journalism, literature, music, dance, theater, vast variety of different Audible Originals. So if you're interested in those very limited items, go ahead and use the code, like I said before, or the link, whatever you want to do to test them out, check them out yourself. Audible has really helped me through final season. I've always been a lover of Audible ever since I was a little kid. I always loved just literature and like English. Just be able to walk around listening to books is amazing, instead of actually having to like sit down and like look over it. Like I said, final season, it can help you finish your assignments, calm you down. You can meditate to this, whatever you want, but it actually helps you save time and get stuff done in a faster way. Audible, you're just winning. Thank you so much for Audible for sponsoring this video. Again, and make sure you text Aliyah to 500 or go to audible.com/Aliyah to get your first 30-day trial, which is totally free with Audible, and get your first audiobook completely free. I hope you guys enjoyed the audiobooks, and thank you so much, Audible, again. But let's go ahead and keep on with the tips. Tip number 5 I have for you is do not cram. Cramming is the worst thing you could possibly do for your brain, and I'm going to tell you why. Cramming does nothing, especially the night before. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry if I dulled your light, but I'm trying to help you in the long run. Let me just help you for a second. The best thing you can do instead of cramming is go over a little bit of information every day, instead of trying to get 10 hours of information into one night. Usually what I like to do is go over at least 1 unit of material a day. So if my test is Friday the 17th, I'm gonna start going over my units starting like 7th to 10th, in that range, so I have time to really get in the review that I need, instead of cramming everything in one night, because I'm not gonna remember anything. When you cram the night before, you're not gonna remember it. If you don't know it the night before, you're not gonna know it. Just let it go. Hard to believe, I know, it's just a fact. Don't waste your time and don't stress yourself out. Instead, get some rest. And this leads us to our 6th tip, which is sleep. When I say sleep, I mean the people who like to pull all-nighters and stay up cramming. It's not good for you. Sleeping is required for your brain for it to process all the stuff that it's been through that day. So if you're not sleeping, your brain's not even gonna process or build the bonds that it needs to for you to remember and retain that information. So if you're staying up and doing all-nighters until like your test day, you're wasting your time and your energy, because you're not gonna remember any of the information you studied an hour ago, because your brain is tired, you're probably dehydrated and all that. So a major one that really gets people, and it got me this year, but the 7th tip I have for you is to get all your assignments done before finals week. And when I say finals week, I mean like a week before finals start, or a week to 2 weeks before finals start, because here's why. Piling up and procrastinating on your assignments creates stress and unmotivational feelings, because once stuff gets piled up, it feels like you're never gonna get through it. So if you finish it a week in advance, you have all the time in the world to start reviewing and studying for your finals, which means you will get better grades, your stress levels will be down, and you'll be really mentally and emotionally and physically prepared for your test. Because if you didn't know, stress actually can make you physically sick. I am still trying to recover from like my really bad cold, because I was so stressed. I was breaking out. I was really sick with a bad cold, all because of stress. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're getting your stuff done at an efficient pace. Because I care about you, I want you to take care of yourself. So make sure you finish your assignments a week, maybe 2 weeks before finals week, so you can study and relieve some of that stress that you will be building up. I promise you, it'll come eventually. The 8th tip I'm gonna give you is stay away from caffeine. I'm gonna tell you why. Instead of caffeine, drink water, because if you didn't know, being dehydrated can take a physical and mental strain on your body. Being dehydrated sucks out all the sodium and electrolytes in your body, which is related to cognitive, which is thinking processes in your body. So if your cognitive / mental processes are not intact, you're not gonna learn anything from your review. Some of you are addicted to caffeine. Y'all not ready for that conversation. I personally like to drink ice water before finals, because 1, it keeps me hydrated, and 2, ice water has actually more benefits than coffee. Who would have thought something so free is just so much better than coffee? And drinking a lot of water can prevent migraines and mild headaches. So if you get stressed and get headaches, just keep drinking water, you should be fine. On to the 9th tip. Do not stress yourself out. I know it's easier said than done, but if you feel yourself getting worked up, take a break, go on a walk, eat a snack, meditate, take a nap, talk to some friends, scroll through social media, but just don't let the stress get to you. You're so close to the end. Do not let this be your breaking point. We're so close to summer, and it's just a few more more days of working hard and really pushing through it, and I know you can get through it because you've gotten through so much. You go through hardships and stuff every day. So just because a test is stress you out doesn't mean you can't get through it. So if you feel yourself getting stressed, a break never hurt anybody. Step back, reevaluate, and come back better than ever. And the last tip and fact that I have for you guys is these tests do not define you. I know they get you through school and into Ivy League and universities, but these tests don't define you. One bad grade doesn't hurt you, and it's okay to slip up sometimes. Some of us, I'm naturally not a good test taker either, so I understand, but some of us just aren't naturally good at taking tests, and you can't let these numbers get to you, because at the end of the day, as long as you know you worked your hardest and did your best, that's all that matters. Don't let the number ruin your summer. You have a nice 3-month break ahead of you. Enjoy the nice weather if you have like hot weather, or like you have summer break. That's what we have in the US. Sorry to all my international people, I don't want to assume. Just don't let this number ruin your summer. I'm sorry to get like all inspirational, like sentimental to in the video, but like it's me. What do you expect? That's all the tips I have for you guys today. Let me know if you're gonna take any of these into consideration, and if you have any more finals tips, let them know down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you liked it. If you're new, hey, I'd love for you to be part of my family. And thank you so much again, Audible, for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure you text the word Aliyah to 500 or go to the link audible.com/Aliyah to get your free trial. And like I said before, leave some tips down below to any students who are about to go into finals, or anything people could do to make finals easier. Make sure you follow my socials to keep up with me. That includes my Instagrams, Twitter, and Snapchat. I'm very interactive with everybody. You can ask anyone. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one.